Van here for FightHype.com. With me, promoter Eddie Hearn. Eddie, what I must first say, forget an away fighter. Yeah. I've never heard a cheer like that for a home fighter.
Not even when AJ fights.
Honestly.
I know. But it's like it's the true appreciation of the British fight fans. I mean, there was a lot of Ukrainians in it, but there was also a lot of Brits cheering for Lomachenko, which is a bit disturbing because we need him to get behind Luke Campbell on Saturday night. But you can't disrespect greatness, can you? Do you know what I mean? And Brits don't do it because they're fight fans and they appreciate greatness. And this is one of those moments where the true pound for pound #1 will be performing and fighting in the UK once in a lifetime. Ain't gonna happen again. You know, you see people like Ali and Hagler and people think, oh, what's that talk about? This is the same. They were the best of their generation. Lomachenko's the best of his generation. That's why it's sold out. You know, that's why everyone's going to be watching, because they know this is the best of the best. We've got our boy trying to cause the biggest upset probably in British boxing history. But he's a quality fighter, Luke Campbell. So don't write him out completely. He's got no pressure on his shoulders. Everyone's here, like you say. It's like the Lomachenko show. But we're in it to win it.
I think Lomachenko himself was quite overwhelmed with how the crowd
Well, he said that he boxed here as an amateur in the WSB, and he said again it was crazy like that as well. It's going to be interesting to see 17,000 sell out the O2. How many Ukrainians will be there? I think that will surprise us. You know, it's not too far to fly. Most of his career spent boxing in America, so I think the atmosphere is going to be electric. What a card as well. Like Fury Povetkin. There's not a day that's passed since I made that fight I haven't thought about that fight, you know? Is it madness or is it just amazing timing? We'll find out.
Eddie, you come under a lot of criticism about making the big fights in the UK. You had Dylan White against Oscar Rivas. We've got our second pay-per-view, I believe the second of the year.
Yeah, well, yeah, second year.
In the UK. Also a lot of conflict about yourself and working with rival promoters. You obviously did Ramirez and Hooker in America. Was there any conversation with this being on the zone in America rather than being in the UK?
Only if it would have been, they're not going to give up Lomachenko to fight on the zone. So we would have had to win the purse bid. But this fight is very expensive. But I feel like a lot of that criticism, we needed to deliver something like this. You know, people say, oh, you're taking all the big fights to America. So I thought, bring this fight to the UK. And if Luke Campbell is going to win this fight, he's going to do it here. Do you know what I mean? He ain't going to do it in America. So I believe, you know, if Luke Campbell had no chance in this fight, probably wouldn't have bothered. Do you know what I mean? No, I probably wouldn't have bothered. I would have taken it to America, let him earn more money, and he was the same. He could have made more money taking his fight to America. He chose to fight here for less money because he believes he's got a chance to win it here. And that's what he's trying to do. You know, I said in an interview, we need like a Ben Stokes-like performance on Saturday night from Luke Campbell. Some absolute piece of brilliance to be a true great.
Everyone I've spoken to today, they all say Lomachenko easy win, 6 rounds, 7 rounds. How does Luke fare against it? He's very quiet. He's not one of those guys that comes down.
He feels good. You know, the thing is he travelled all around the world with Lomachenko as an amateur. You know, Luke was the best amateur our country's ever produced. Olympic gold medalist, World Championship silver, European golds. So he was at all these events with Loma. They know each other. They gold medaled together. They probably ate together. And sometimes when you go in with a great, you're in awe and you've lost before you even go in. That's not going to be the case here because he doesn't feel that way about Lomachenko. He knows he's brilliant, but he's just known him for too long. So, you know, if you're backing a guy in this fight, you're backing Lomachenko. Of course you are. But if you want value for money, you're backing Luke Campbell because he's a huge prize for someone that I believe is one of the best lightweights in the world. I don't think there's many people in boxing who don't say Campbell's one of the best lightweights in the world, and stylistically, this is probably one of the toughest fights for Lomachenko out there in the division. You know what I mean? Does that mean he's going to lose the fight against Campbell? We'll see. But you know, I'm just one. It's an honour to bring him over. But two, I'm going for the win, mate. Don't worry about that. I'm not interested in watching Lomachenko dazzle and razzle at the O2. I want to see him get knocked out. That's what I want to see. I'm not paying a ticket for an exhibition. I'm paying for a fight. And Luke Campbell will put it all on the line because it's his chance. Not just to win a world title, but to unify the division. And for him to go on the pound for pound list. You know? See it, believe it, achieve it. Lions in the camp.
We'll come to that.